Because of the fact that, one, like I said, we have to put everything together. Two, I really got a great understanding of what makes people move on a dance floor, or the real purpose of music. Um, and I think that helps a lot because once you get into it and you get trained and you learn all the rules and this is this chord and this is that chord and you know sometimes you can get so trapped into learning that you forget the whole purpose is vibration, is to make someone else move or to give someone else a feeling. So I think that was one of the best things that I learned during that time period of DJing, and it really led to me understanding how to sonically put together a record so that it affects a mood of a certain person, because everything can be interpreted differently. Yeah. Not to downplay technical learning, I think that people should learn, you know, the rules. It's to say, hey, you know, this music in general, sound, you know, that was one of the greatest things that my teachers taught me was to stop thinking about music as just music and think about being a practitioner of audio, just period. But once you learn all these rules for music, you kind of get stuck into the same thing, that this goes with this and this is this natural progression, and there really is no, there are no rules. So once you figure that out, you kind of need to study. I always say you kind of need to study and learn the rules first so that you can learn how to break them. But you need that foundation in order to even have the conversation with someone to say, I'm stepping outside of the norm of what it normally should be. And all of that comes back to feeling. You know, I say this all the time, that when you are a person that's trying to give a feeling to someone else, understand that they don't have the same amount of knowledge of whatever it is that you're doing musically. They're looking at your violin and have no idea of how you're playing it. All they know is the emotion that comes from those strings. Or they may have no idea of the piano, but they know the emotion that comes from it or how they feel. So as a musician or as someone that's involved in audio, you have to remember that that's your target at the end of the day. You know, the fame and everything else will come if you understand that it's about emotion and making people feel something.